Same for the way that I talk, but we don't talk much, we just stay facts. And the fact is, we like Jay Black, and we about to bring this whole game back. Now let's walk. You about to walk with Frozen. You about to walk with Bros. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Yeah, we used to get it off the stove. Now we gon' get it off the rack. You're rocking with Frozen and Bros. We're now in the zone. We need ice in the super chat. We about to kick in them doors. Like get on the floor.
Let's get it, chat. Let's get it.
We at the table with legends. When they get to talking, I bet they don't tell you that.
I don't think they told him that.
Don't cut me off while I'm talking my talk. Been on the ground on our way to the top, and I still keep a G in the way that I walk. Same for the way that I talk, but we don't talk much, we just stay facts. And the fact is, we like Jay Black, and we about to bring this whole game back. Now let's walk.
One more time for them thick gobblers in the back.
Yeah, we used to get it off the stove. Now we gon' get it off the rack. You're rocking with Frozen and Bros. We're now in the zone. We need ice in the super chat. We about to kick in them doors. Like get on the phone. I wanna know where it's at. We at the table with legends. When they get to talking, I bet they don't tell you that. Hold up. Don't cut me off while I'm talking my talk. Been on the ground on our way to the top, and I still keep a G in the way that I walk. Same for the way that I talk, but we don't talk much, we just stay facts. And the fact is, we like Jay Black, and we about to bring this whole game back. Now let's walk. You about to walk with Frozen. You about to walk with Bros. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. G in the way that I walk, I keep a G in the way that I talk. They came to me when they needed the real. I came to me when I needed support. Same ones was happy, it looked like the end. They came to me when they needed a start. I never needed a reason to be anything other than what I've been from the start. You are now tuned in. You about to walk with Frozen. If I said it, then I meant it. You already know, you know me.
We back, chat. We had to run the original for the people who was day ones. Yeah, Frozy. Welcome back to the channel, man. Happy to see y'all. Hopefully, y'all happy to see me on a magnificent Monday. Well, why is it magnificent? Because I said it is. Because I said it is. Well, what's Sam, Derek? Yeah. We're going to bring back the old joint, man. I found it, day one shit. D-Bizzle been my mod for 21 months, my guy. Oh, I got a good show for y'all today. Well, why do I have a good show? First off, before we start, it's Mixtape Monday. So I'll be dropping that about 5 or 6 times throughout the show, letting y'all know. My email is right up at the for Mixtape Monday. We gotta get right. Hold on, y'all. I beg of thee pardon. The email is up there. Anybody want to play some music? Let me pin it to the top. So we'll leave that for the end of the show. If we get some songs, we'll play them. I'm only going to play about 3 to 5 songs if we get any. And if not, well, we'll just run the show how we run it. We got shit to talk about, as I got a breaking news text message. Hold on. Hold on. I don't usually, read my... Okay. Whoa. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I just got a text message that is going to have a lot to do with the show today. Freaky Froze, welcome to the zone. He redid his membership. Shout out to Freaky, my guy. Salute to the legend Frozenberg. Much love, confidence, much love. Okay, well, fire in the trenches. Once again, there are fires brewing in the trenches. Is it negative? Well, I'll leave that up for you to decide. But there has been some news coming out of Philadelphia in the Trenches Battle League. Easy is dealing with a few disgruntled artists, if you will. And, it's been some videos coming out. It's been some tweets that's been tweeted. Some accusations thrown around, and we're going to talk about it today. We're also going to cover it, and I'm also going to give you my opinion on what is actually going on. What should happen moving forward. Freaky. So, if you didn't know, Tech Say Go is no longer the trenches. That's been around for months now. He had a falling out with Easy the Block Captain. There was a big issue with him complaining about the way his name was being titled on his battles that were dropping on Chrome 23 or Trenches. Tex had a problem with it. You can go back, put Tex Say Go versus Easy. You'll be able to catch up on the story. We're not running through it, but that was a big base of where Tex Say Go and Easy had a discrepancy, and they parted ways, and they weren't able to recover because of that, which is okay. I think that happens with league owners and battle rappers all the time. Fast forward to this week. There was a report that came out. The first person I seen report it was BattleFacts. If somebody else reported it first, I just missed it. Not trying to give your credit away, but the first person that Fro saw broke the story that MUWOPP was no longer trenches was BattleFacts. Now, let's be clear here. The trenches have had issues with their artists. Yo, Froze, if I hit you like I got $15K for you to sacrifice for Sir First Battle in Jersey, would you take it? Yes. Yes. Good question, GP. P7269. You want to sacrifice Froze? Well, go ahead. I mean, I've been sacrificed before. Maybe I haven't known it at the time, but in hindsight, I knew I was being sacrificed. Like I was sacrificed for the Ill Will battle. That was a sacrifice. Max out 3 was rolling around, or 2 was rolling around, I believe. Might have been 3. They wanted to do Hitman Holla versus Ill Will. Ill Will got his ass whooped by Reed Dollars. Didn't look good to go into that battle, so they set him up with me, somebody who was on fire at RB at the time, but could afford a loss. And then they tried to get my ass whooped by Ill Will, and I ended up whooping Ill Will ass. And then not only did I not, get Hitman at Max Out 3, I went in a year-long contract dispute with my good friend ARP. So yes, I wouldn't mind being sacrificed as Sir's first battle back, to answer your question. Staying on topic. Well, Easy has not been in the trenches, I should say, has not been exempt of issues with their artists before. If you guys remember the Jay Moore situation, dating back either late last year or early this year, if I can remember. Time's been flying by so much, it's kind of hard to keep up with the times. But Jay Moore, Ace I Mean had some issues, okay? And then I guess Jay Moore did not like how he felt like Easy handled the issues. They had a falling out. They also were able to not recover, which Jay Moore ended up, I believe, coming in second place in the first Trenches tournament, if I remember correctly. And then you had the Tech Say Go situation. And then you fast forward to where we at today with MUWOPP. Now, MUWOPP was one of the guys that he came from Battle Academy. I don't remember where he was before then, but he was already working with a Philadelphia league before he got to the trenches. Not much success over there, but also I don't think that's a slight towards MUWOPP. He was new. He was an unfinished project, and I think at that time he thought he knew more battle rap than he actually did, and I thought that halted his success at the Battle Academy to some degree, and I'm sure Stiz had something to do with that too, but I wasn't super tapped into that situation to be able to say this is what Stiz did wrong. So he comes over to the trenches, and MUWOPP is birthed. The culture starts to find out who MUWOPP is. He starts to have some significant battles on the trenches, and his name starts to ring. I think he ended up being in the top 5 new rappers list per Let's Talk Battle Rap last year, if I remember that correctly. So he just started to get some steam. He goes and he does the blog with BattleFacts, and he states that he is no longer the trenches, but it isn't okay. King beat Jay Moore in the semis. Okay. So I want to tell y'all, you know what? I'm going to say it. There was a rapper who was judging the trenches battle in Miami, and when he got up from having a conversation during the whole battle, they asked him, who did you know, hey, yo, come to the stage. It's time to be a judge. And the nigga looked around like, yo, who y'all had winning that joint? Didn't even watch the fucking battle. Now, the crazy thing about that is the league couldn't know. Nobody could know this because there was a lot going on. I tried to dap Jay Moore up after the battle, and he was having none of it. He was completely upset and mad. And I'm like, the fuck is this guy's problem? I didn't notice that he just lost in the tournament battle. And I was thinking to myself, man, only if he knew how that shit was judged. Yeah, motherfuckers wasn't even really watching that joint. I'm doing their fucking jobs. It was insane. But nevertheless, appreciate that on the correction, Battle Facts. He came in 3rd place or 4th place. But no, they didn't even judge his battle. The rapper got up there and said the other nigga won and didn't watch it. yeah, that happened. On everything I love, that happened. In Miami. So, he comes out and he tells Facts he's no longer trenches anymore, but it isn't any issues. It isn't any problem. He's just MUWOPP is an independent contractor now. It's not like he's leaving to go be branded by another league. He's not joining another league or any of the sorts of that matter. He just wants to basically take his career into his own hands. He doesn't want to be labeled as a trenches rapper, if you will. So him and Easy go live. Well, Easy's live and MUWOPP joins. And, you know, Easy's dropping a bunch of innuendos and hints. And, you know, MUWOPP gets up there and he says, don't question my loyalty. You can't question my loyalty. Frontline, you know, I was doing this, I was doing that. And you said you don't care where we battle. And Easy was asking him, where is your next battle at? Well, tell them where your next battle is. Mu like, it don't matter. He like, I want you to tell them where your next battle is. And he was alluding, in my opinion, to MUWOPP being on URL. So Mu wouldn't say that in the initial back and forth. But he was asking Mu, why don't you just tell? You say you don't want to be branded. You said you ain't trying to be another league. You're an independent contractor. You're leaving the trenches, but tell them where your next battle is. So that goes on for a little bit. And then this happens. Let me see. Do I got it queued up for the Gengi? You know I do. Why don't I? This is the best in the fucking business, respectfully. All right, hold on. Let me mute up. Give you this clip on what happened between both of them. Okay.
Me, Mu, Tex, and King. These niggas sent me an ultimatum in contract form, and I could pull it up. It was one of the. Let me tell y'all, one of the things in that contract was Remy had to give them a verse, or they was gonna leave the trenches, y'all. They was gonna leave the trenches. One of the things was Remy had to give them a verse, right? I got, and if anybody wanna laugh at me, Mu, Tex, and
Let's start here. Oh my fucking God. You can't make this shit up. No, like some shit is actually comical, right? Like I look in the mirror sometimes and be like, yo, I'm a part of this. I'm involved in this. I'm invested in this culture. This shit is crazy. So according to Easy, when the Trenches artist, if I remember correctly, King, Tex, and Mu sent a basically a letter, if you will, to Easy, stating their stipulations on re-signing as exclusive artists to the Trenches. I got a text message right here that just came through. And the contract. Okay, so this is the full contract stipulations, I believe, per MUWOPP. So the request was, it's pretty long, no diddy. So I'm going to read this for you guys. Trenches Gutter City hoodies for artists to rep the brand in different colors. This would be for representing the brand, and if we do a battle off the Trenches or Chrome platform or hosting, we would wear these. When our battles are uploaded to YouTube, the platform, the artist, and the owner or co-owner of the platform must promote the battler's battle on social media at least 2-3 times a week until the next battle uploads on YouTube, unless we lost that battle. God forbid. This is verbatim too, by the way. We need someone to make bars of the month year compilation for people that battle for Trench's Chrome 23 or the Chrome 23 YouTube page, not just the artists signed, but people who battle over here before, because our videos get a strike when people post the clips of us on other platforms. And people like Avocado can't watch our battle on stream for extra promo. This could also be a good promotional tool. Stipulation 3. The artist signed to the Trench's Chrome 23 platform should do a freestyle rap cipher on instrumentals of choice featuring Easy or Remy Ma as the closing verse. It's never been done before, and I bet if we do it as a league, more people would copy it. Team meetings. Here are some of the stipulations. MUWOPP stipulations. Don't have to pay for the names I want to battle. Non-negotiable. I have to be paid $500 to $1K, non-negotiable. Allowing my music to be played on the Trench's Chrome 23 in between battles on pay-per-view, or allowing me to drop a song on Easy Platform or Chrome 23, and this goes for any artist on our platform that would like their music to be posted or played. Number 5, if the staff don't like or can't give the matchups I asked for, please give better options or similar battles in the same caliber of names I asked for. 6, incentives for winning battles. Rather, that's a pay increase or better opponent. Potential matchups for MUWOPP: Bankhead, Pass, Swamp, Drugs, True Foe, Tainted Demon, and Rosenberg Raw. The contract deal with usually 4 events a year. And we all feel like 18 months is a long time to be exclusively signed to a contract we received. We feel like it is for someone that's brand new for talent development on an 18-month contract, by the way, is what he's saying. Similar to my situation with Bar Wars, people I know battle for the Trenches, but Bar Wars is their home. So if we battle other places, people would have common sense that we are Trenches artists because we still representing the brand, and we would still want to battle for the Trenches, Easy/Remy. Text say go. Say if we can't negotiate or come to an agreement on certain things in the contract, and if MUWOPP can't be a part of the Trenches roster, we all walk away. If you built us to be a team and want us to move as a team, we have to stick together and show it. So that is what the stipulations were for a new contract or for the Trenches artist to be re-signed according to Easy. Okay, so I don't know where you start to break that down. 2 things. First, I totally understand feeling like you outgrown your original agreement, right? So if you sign a 2-year deal and then you get into like the 16 to 18 month range of a 24-month contract, hypothetically, and statistically, hold on. Text, do me a favor, text. Just if you DM me on Twitter, we both follow each other. DM me right now, because I don't know how to send you a DM on YouTube. I don't even think we can. And I want to be able to send you my number without giving it to the whole fucking chat. Oblaka says, are you and Easy good? You and P for December. I hope that we're able to get the P situation done in December. I would like to. I don't think it's going to linger past that. I don't think if it gets done in December, then I don't think me or him will probably be interested in taking that in the 2025. As far as me and Easy is good, yeah, sure, we're fine. I think people have to understand people can go through discrepancies and disagreements without actually beefing. That was something me and Easy had to learn early in our relationship, that damn, when we disagree, we kind of go left with it. So yeah, but I don't have no problem with Easy at all. So I can totally understand I can't send text a link to join the live. I'm on OBS. I'm not on StreamYard. That's how you are able to cam up with people when you're on StreamYard. I'm on OBS. I don't have no way to actually share it with them. And then when I set the live up, when it says allow people to join, I didn't hit allow people to join. So the best thing I could do right now, if Tex wants to speak, is give him the number. He can call me and I can have a conversation with him, put him on speaker, and you guys can hear what he has to say. Other than that, I can't get him up on this specific video, but I have no problem talking to Tex, as Tex just sent me his number. Hold on. So I say all that to say I could understand somebody feeling like they outperformed their original agreement. And if you outperform your original agreement, you should want a new deal. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's be clear here. All right, I got you. I'm gonna text you right now. Text. I thought we had each other number 2, man. Just let me know, nigga, you ain't saved my number. Let me know you don't really fuck with me all like that, which is cool. I ain't think you fuck with me like that, Text. So respectfully. So there's no crime. What up, Kobe? There's no crime, and mind you guys, if anybody wants to do Mixtape Monday today, I already put up in the top. Send me your song, send me your $10. I'll play your song on here. You're gonna get my shit fucking flagged anyway. That's why you paying $10. You ain't got $10 to get your song heard. We ain't playing your fucking song. But up there, pinned to the top, is where you can email me your song if you want. It is Mixtape Monday. I will play that shit today. I understand outperforming a contract. I've been a part of a contract dispute. I've been part of a discrepancy with a league, and I've been at a standstill. And when you outperform your contract as an entity, as an entertainer, as a brand, you should want to get a new deal. Why would you want to rap or perform, travel or work when you're underpaid? So I don't think somebody wanting a new deal means that they're trading on you, they're flipping on you, they're switching up their loyalty. One thing ARP always used to tell me through all our years of being friends and doing business was, Froze, people are only as loyal as their options. And I always disagreed with him to a certain extent, but then I understood one day what he actually meant. Where we probably disagree, me and ARP, on that is that doesn't necessarily mean negative. I think people grow. I think people change. I think people mature. And I think people's values and what they deem important could change over the course of time, which could alter friendships, what could alter agreements, all these things playing a part. My life, not yours. Your life's not mine. But when you want to request a new deal, when you want your situation to be improved, when you want to feel like you're getting more bang for your buck or more pay for your labor, the way to not do that is to give the employer or the hierarchy an ultimatum. It's a shakedown. It's a you do this, and if not, this is what I'm going to do. That is not necessarily healthy in renegotiating a new deal. It's not a good business practice. It's not thorough, nor is it a respectable way to approach trying to get a new deal. Because when you're trying to get a new situation, you want the person that you're trying to get a new situation with to be comfortable with these pay increases. Let's be clear. That's what it is. We're asking for increase of pay, whether that's more any pay post. We're asking for more out of the league. My goal is to, if you give people 5 things that you want changed, you should actually aim for 2 or 3 of those things to be changed and understand that all 5 of them won't be changed. Right? So you don't go into a negotiation saying, this is what I want, these 5 things, and if all 5 of these ain't met, I'm fucking out, or I'm doing this. You gotta now you don't tilt your hand. The person you're negotiating with, you don't tell them, hey, listen, here's 5 things I want, but you only got to change 2 to 3. That's not how negotiations work. Right? That's not how negotiations actually work. And what you don't want to do, as being firm and standing tall on what you want to be changed, you don't want to make the person that you're asking to change uncomfortable, feeling like you're shaking them down. It's already uncomfortable if I'm paying a guy $500 for 2 years to do a job. And then one day he wakes up, he does the job well, he doesn't call out, he does everything I asked him. And we are getting close to the next contract. And then that guy who wants $1,000, who I pay $500 to do this job, now wants $1,500 to do this job. Even if I end up paying that increase, it's still an uncomfortable process through my mind as being the employer of saying, is it worth paying this person this much more money to do this job? Or do I just replace them with somebody who can do their job as well as them, keep the pay and say, but damn it, if I get a new person, do they call out more? Are they sick days more? Are they not working weekends? And maybe I should just give this person the pay increase because I know what I'm getting. But it's still an uncomfortable thought process, as even if you're the person paying the dollars, because you now have to argue with yourself. You now have to debate with yourself. What's the next order of business? What's the best move for my league moving forward? I think it's hard when you're in your first negotiation process to think like that. I think the difference is Easy shared his fans with them and they got confused with genuine fans. You can ask for an increase when Easy Stardom did 70% of the work. Frank, that's fair. That's a fair point to look at it. What I would say is that's only looking at it from Easy side. If I was looking at it from the young battler side, I would say, okay, well, let's think. The Trenches has a list of battlers they can't book, right? And this is me being the battler on the Trenches. So there's at least 30 battlers that won't battle in the Trenches because of the URL and Trenches issue, right? So there's guys who just can't come over here and battle. There's a list of people that aren't allowed to battle on this fucking league or fuck with Easy in any business. But I fuck with him. All right, yeah, he's doing X, Y, and Z for me, but I'm also claiming this trench. I'm claiming this league, right? I'm also giving him a list of rappers that he can claim as his, build, develop, and bring other rappers in to battle the ones that are allowed to come over here. So me claiming Trenches, knowing that there's some people who can't even come over here, that should mean something. That should mean something. So it's a give or take. No, Diddy. It's a give or take. You can look at it like Easy built them. They'd be nothing without Easy. But then you can also say, well, would Easy have had 3 battlers in the top 5 new battler lists coming out of the Trenches? He had 3 of those 5 spots. King, Tex, MUWOPP. All 3 of them were in that list. Easy's doing something right. But also, so are these new battlers. Just because they hang with Easy isn't why they have fans. MUWOPP actually has some talent. Tex actually has some talent. King is a fucking star in the making. So Easy didn't snap his fingers and say, because I'm Easy the block captain, King is fire, MUWOPP is fire. No, they also brought something over here. So again, it's a give or take. But Easy is the employer. He is the hierarchy. He is the guy sitting in the chair that delegates all of that. So if you're the artist and you know that, trying to get him to renegotiate terms that you guys have agreed on, you definitely want, and Dre Majesty, respectfully, you definitely want it to be respectful. The moment Easy could have thought any of those demands were crazy. But they also said in there, if you don't like it, leave room for debate. It's okay. It's if this doesn't happen, we're all walking out on you. That was a mistake by them. That was a crucial mistake by them. And I thought the relationship changed at that point. Even though we didn't know about it, I thought the relationship changed at that point because Easy side-eyeing them now. Damn, I think you need a feature from me and Remy or you're out of here. You need fucking, you need merch. Every time you go outside, you got to have a brand new fucking fresh Trenches hoodie on to let everybody know you Trenches. Damn it, Easy the block captain, has to post your battle 3 times a week until the next battle comes out. Easy could have not fucked with none of that, but it all was negotiable. Until if you don't, we're leaving. You got to understand there's steps here. Right? Would you agree there's a lot of fire battles out here? Recognition is 50%. If you got it and nobody know you just hot, that's fair. You definitely branding and all that stuff matters. Hold on, I have a text from Tex Say Go. I have a text from Tex. Okay. Okay, this looks like Tex Say Go's requirements for a new contract, which looks to be different than the one that I just read. So here's text. Non-negotiable, $2,000 signing bonus, $1,000 at signing, $1,000 at completion of contract. So if it's an 18-month deal, he's gonna get $1,000 to sign it, and then he's gonna get $1,000 at the end of the deal. Text from text. Non-negotiable. This is a non-negotiable. 2,000 signing bonus for text was non-negotiable. Easy. We don't do signing bonus here. We will never do it. That don't happen in battle rap. Okay, this is text messaging back and forth. Pardon me. 1, respectfully, I can show you printouts of what you bring back via YouTube. This is easy responding back to text with the non-negotiable signing bonus. So again, I'll start from the top. Text says non-negotiable $2,000 signing bonus, $1,000 at signing, $1,000 at completion of contract. Easy response to that is we don't do signing bonus here. We will never do it. That don't happen in battle rap, which is fair. I would say that to be true. All the leagues that I've done business with, signing bonus, it's never something I heard of. Respectfully, I can show you printouts of what you bring back via YouTube battles, and it don't add up to what you're asking for. We pay by the wave and algorithm of each individual, so there'll never be a set price for nobody because you can be hot today and cold tomorrow. Whitewash. From all my footage on Chrome and Trenches on YouTube, I need to be able to do bar breakdowns and reactions to all my battles on YouTube without receiving a copy strike. This is text. I can maybe meet you in the middle with a time limit on your battles, but not the whole thing. For an 18-month contract, I need a minimum of 4 battles with a set price at $1,200 a battle, or 12-month contract with a minimum of 3 battles with a set price of $1,000. A battle and 1 unpaid hosting does not have to be a pay-per-view. Artists will provide their own flight and hotel and arrangements for all events. Respectfully, I have to pay a guideline that will stick to and won't change. Won't change it for nobody. So pay is graded by what I feel y'all can make back, but $1,200 is not that. That was easy responding to the $1,200 request. Okay, hold on, for 18 months. Okay, I have 2 battles already locked in that must be completed. Real Deal June 14th and Ish Moolah late August. You can always battle where you want. I don't care. That was Easy's response to text telling him he had battles. Non-negotiable. All my likeness will be used under the name Text Say Go, not text. Flyers, thumbnails, etc. This has to be in the contract. Respectfully, I appreciate y'all, but your terms is basically disrespectful and have no base on the numbers you're even asking for. Like, I'll personally email you all your battles, money from the YouTube channel, and I would like to know how many tickets you sold, how many pay-per-views you bought, and come up with a number like that. How Trenches and Chrome does business is based on how I run it, and we are going to continue to run it as such. Appreciate you. So that was the conversation between Tex and Easy the Block Captain. And I think Tex's point of sending that to me was to let me know and let the people know he never asked for a Remy verse or a Remy feature. I don't know if that's MUWOPP smiled. MUWOPP didn't really deny it. Now, Tasha says, why does Easy always talk to people like he little boys everyone? I think that Easy is the boss of a few things in his life, and I think he runs a lot of his dealings in battle rap as a business. So when he's talking his business. Also, these are contract negotiations. They're not talking about potential matchups. They're not talking about a year. They're talking about pay and business and guarantees and signatures and notarized documents. So I think that he's just holding a level of a professionalism. I have a manager at the job that I work in real life where when we're not in the office, when we're not going over my numbers, he does a whole bunch of shit that he wouldn't probably do or say in front of his manager, but that's the vibe that he has with his team. But when it's time to talk business and talk these numbers for the month, he's not fucking joking, and he's got a different tune. So that could be just a little bit of that. So Tex, now here's the thing. you can feel like Tex is ODing with his request. You can feel like, yo, Tex ain't done nothing to ask for no $2,000 a battle, $1,200 a battle, guaranteed this. That's fine. That's how you feel. The truth of the matter is that's all he asked for. That's what he asked for, right? So, whether he deserved it or not shouldn't bother you. That's just an opinion. I'm not mad at anything Tex really asked for. He didn't ask for any clothes in this demand. He didn't ask for any features in this demand that I'm seeing. He didn't tell Easy that he had to post his battle 3 times a week on his own social media, and so did fucking Remy. He didn't tell him that if he didn't do all this, he was, well, I don't see any of that. This was a little less demanding than the MUWOPP terms that I saw, or the last terms that I read. Reading what Tex just sent me, this didn't really seem demanding. Whether Easy wanted to do it or not, I didn't find this disrespectful by any means from Tex Say Go asking for any of this, whether Easy thought he deserved it or not. It's a whole separate conversation. That other shit was a little different. It had a bunch of demands and let you know if you didn't cave to it, this what's gonna happen. We out. So here's the truth though. And I don't know if Easy's figured this out by now. I'm sure he has. You can take any new battler you want. 99% of them. You could take any new battler you want. Oh, I read that already, Marty. You must have missed it. I read those terms. This was 2 different. This was what Tex asked for singularly by himself. The other one is the one that I got sent directly from Easy of the 3 demands. Now, what I don't know was the one that Easy sent me. It looked like somebody sent him those demands and they were speaking as a group, meaning King, Tex, and MUWOPP all wanted this. But Tex has his own list of demands right here that does not correlate with any of the ones that I read originally. So that's probably what, yeah. Look, I believe what Easy sent me is what Moo sent him. Now, let me just help you understand where Tex is coming from. This is where Tex at. Tex put, hold on. He said, when did I ask for a Remy verse? Lying ass nigga. I asked for a verse from Pat. Now I think that was just him shit talking. And then he put up, wait, y'all really believe this actually happened? He tweeted an hour ago. I bet my life to a suitcase full of shit. I ain't asked this nigga for shit. Please show me where. Me, Tex Say Go, call, text, email, or whatever other proof you got. I asked you for this shit. Easy, stop lying on me and watch your mouth. Last warning is what Tex said to him. And then this text message from Tex that I got listing his demands don't line up with the ones that Easy sent me. And I'm not saying Easy crafted them or anything. I'm just saying Tex is saying I had my own list of things that I wanted. Whatever you're talking about, I wasn't a part of that. Now, you know, that's up for them to debate. But Easy had every right to feel like Tex was a part of that, because if you read the demands, it spoke as if Tex, King, and MUWOPP were speaking collectively as a group. Right? So, I mean, if Tex should be anything, he should be mad at MUWOPP too. If MUWOPP put his stamp on this request and spoke as if it was for him too. Easy should feel like that. You guys are in group chats. You guys are friends. I don't think Easy's a fucking horrible person for thinking that you and King were a part of that. When it says in here, these are the demands, or we are working out, or we are walking out. So I think that's a problem you have with MUWOPP. I'm now, here's the thing. I'm not saying you shouldn't or shouldn't be mad at Easy, but for this particular incident, I mean, I'd be more mad at Moo if Moo said something representing me that I wasn't standing on. That's not Easy's fault, but also these are communication issues. Text negotiations was bullshit. Dude was trying to strong arm the league because they have Remy cosign. Moo said King and Tex said they felt like Moo wasn't trenches. Said Tex felt like Moo wasn't trenches and they were leaving. Earlier this year, Tex said he stands on it and the space is verbatim. That's true. So if Easy would have gave Moo and King what they wanted, wouldn't then try to spin the block like. So here's the thing. You got new guys in battle rap trying to negotiate deals who aren't really savvy in that field. Okay? My first deal with URL was a 24-month deal. I don't know what the fuck was on that paper. They might still own the rights to my shit today. I wouldn't know. I didn't read it. I was 17 years old and signed it. Just knew I was getting $500 upon signing it, so I signed it. Did 5 battles under the contract. When it was time to get a new contract, we couldn't agree. I went to RBE. RBE just landed, right? Did 10 years with RBE. 10 years with RBE until I mustered up the courage to say, I don't want to rap under these conditions anymore. Yes, I want to be RBE. Yes, I want to be here, but not for that amount of money. I have outplayed my contract. You should be able to see that too. So I get all of that. But I had 12, 13, 14 years of experience in multiple contracts, right? So I had experience on numbers, contracting, and who brings in what he can say to downplay. I had a little bit more experience when I had that contract dispute with RBE. Or URL. They were 10 years apart. I mean, I was in the game for a decade. I was experienced. Tex, King, and MUWOPP don't know shit, respectfully, in that field. They could have been contractors with movie directors, houses, and all types of shit. But in this industry, they weren't that savvy because they shouldn't be that savvy. So some of these requests should be outlandish. They should seem a little far-fetched. They should be a little bit over the top because these are new niggas who don't really know shit that they think they know. And that's not a knock towards Tex, MUWOPP. And I'm sure MUWOPP is smarter in battle rap than he is today than he was a year ago. Tex, probably the same thing. But nevertheless, when this was all happening, these guys thought they were fucking more knowledgeable than they were about the waters that they were stepping in. Here's the truth of the matter. Nobody cared about MUWOPP, Tex, or King to any significant amount until they started flourishing on the trenches. Okay, Easy started molding that talent. Remy started molding that talent. Ja started molding that talent, whatever their roles were in doing that, and they were being successful. The MUWOPP, I would love to give you a link, gang. I wish I would have known you niggas were pulling up. I would have done a StreamYard. I'm on my OBS. I can't bring you guys up. The only thing I can do is have you call in my fucking phone. I apologize about that. And if you want me to do a show tomorrow, I'm definitely with it. And letting you speak, Brody. Nobody knew about these guys. And that's not a bad thing because people know about them now. But you have to put in perspective how you guys were known. All right, bet either Twitter or IG. It don't matter, Mo. And just send me another comment in here when you do. I'll go check it. There was not a big yearn from the fans for a MUWOPP, Tex, and King when they just landed. They didn't just come here, wake up one day and say, hey, like me, I'm a hot battle rapper. I saw you, Mo. I'm gonna send you my number. So there was some positive developing being done over there to whatever degree. It's hard as a new battler when people outside of the group of people that are molding you and helping you become a battle rapper start showing interest. You never know why they're showing interest. Are they showing interest because they want to take me away from Easy because they don't like Easy? Are they showing interest because they actually think I'm a fire battler and they see potential? Did you notice out of nowhere it was just this big ass conspiracy that Easy wouldn't let these guys battle anywhere? He needs to let them get, and it's like, yo, he's only had them for a year and some change. Relax. In a year and some change, these guys, 3 of these guys are on the top 5 new battle list in a year. In a year. And now all of a sudden, all these fucking cock gobblers are coming out the woodworks talking about he need to let them battle elsewhere. That was a ply against Easy. That wasn't just wanting to see Tex, Moo, and King battle other places. That was people now trying to poach his talent away from him. It's hard as that new talent to understand all of that. It's difficult. You don't have the experience to know, damn, this person is only saying these things about me because they want they don't fuck with Easy, so it's in spite. They don't really want to see me on the riot. They don't care if I'm on the bullpen battle league. They just want to see if they can draw something up between us by saying that, right? Because where were these guys at 6 months ago asking for MUWOPP, Tex, and King? Nobody was. Nobody was. So the part that fucks me up about it is that's such a tough place for the new battler to be able to decide, is this person actually showing me love because I'm being held back by Easy, or are they only doing it because they actually feel that way? That's fucking tough for MUWOPP, Tex, or King to navigate. I won't put fault on them for that. That's a new battler thing. You don't know. And you just want the love from anywhere. You want niggas to know you hot. I'm fire. I can battle. And I want people to understand that I'm arriving. That's what they want as a new battler. They could be as cool as they want to act on these cameras. At the end of the fucking day, they want you, the people, to feel like they're hot. Right? So it's hard to decide if it's good love or fake love. But the truth of the matter is, if those new battlers had the experience, they would have known. Why the fuck would I be yearning to go anywhere else? Think about this. Battle rap's in a drought. There's not a lot of work out here. I mean, yeah, of course there's battle leagues, but name me the ones that are doing stuff for people. You can count them on one hand. I'm looking around. There's not a lot of work out here. I'm on the top 5 list of new battlers, and 2 of my fucking coworkers that rep the same league as me are on this list too. Maybe we need to stay put and keep doing what we doing. Because in a year and some change time, this nigga has took us from nobodies to somebodies. I'll use MUWOPP, who I love to death, right? MUWOPP did not have nearly the same success on Battle Academy, and Stiz is not a bad league owner. He's not a bad league owner. He knows what he's doing. Is he better than Easy or better than John? No, that's up for debate. But he's a solid league owner for Philly. But he was not able to get MUWOPP where Easy got MUWOPP. So I totally understand them feeling like they outperform their contract. I totally understand them feeling like they want a little bit more than they're getting currently. But you got to read the room. You got to read the room. You got to read the fucking room. And going public, especially when your employer happens to be the most controversial, talked about battler in the world, is the worst thing any of them could have done. Because the moment they seen a little drip in the boat, motherfuckers start, hold on, text writing subliminals? Hold on, is it a leak in that boat? Oh, hey, stab that motherfucker right there, stab it, yeah. Like, and it opens the floodgates, right? Hold on. Hello? Yo, this Moo? What's up, Moo? Hold on, you want me to put you on speaker? All right, hold on 1 second. I got MUWOPP. First of all, everybody hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Right now, we are live. I have MUWOPP on the phone. I'm going to try to turn the mic up to make sure y'all can hear him. If y'all can't hear him, I apologize. Moo, try to make sure you speak clear because you're coming through a cell phone, through a mic. What's up, Brody?
All right, look, let's clarify this. I did not leave because of contract negotiations. If y'all listen back to the live, when I left, that's when new contracts came out. And once again, run the live back. I said I didn't send all those negotiations, but I'll take that because I'm up here. Only thing I asked for was the Remy verse. I'll take that. I'm the only nigga that really do music over there. So my situation wasn't due to a contract. I left because I said, let me just go independent and do my own thing. I'm not under contract anyway. I might as well go do my own thing and go to different platforms on my own. Niggas keep trying to make this like this about me going to URL. It's not that. If I'm not under contract and I ask for a contract 2 times, I'm not waiting around. You didn't send me a contract. You said you felt like I didn't want to be there. Okay, so I might as well be on my own, right or wrong.
I totally understand that thought process. Let me ask you this though, Mo, and because I've heard you were asked this, but your response was it don't matter. Are you planning on going to URL?
Bro, like you what I'm saying? That's like niggas asking you some shit that's not out yet or not.
All right, no, and that's okay if you're not able to answer that. No, that's fine. That's a fair answer.
I'm not able to answer that.
All right, cool, right.
If I did, it's for a battle. What's wrong? What's the difference between them hitting me up for a battle, KOTD hitting me up for a battle, or any other platform?
Okay, so that's a good question. I got a better answer. So technically, the league that you were just repping is in direct conflict with the URL. So if your first main stage battle or even your first battle outside of the trenches would be with URL, I mean, not only do I think that's a note to be spoken on, but damn it, I mean, I think your opponent is going to speak on it. That's an angle. You don't feel that way?
I mean, we know that though. I'm smart enough to know that going into the battle, but I know how to break that shit down because I know my reasons. You know what I'm saying? And stay tuned for when the battle happens. We gonna talk about it. What I'm doing is pro artist shit, bro. My whole thing is to show niggas you can do this shit without a machine, bro. It's possible.
It's very possible. Yes.
Like, and it's not the easy. So I don't know why niggas trying to make it like, oh, he got too big for his bridges. No, it's not no fallout. It's not nothing. I didn't get a contract. Okay, bro, I'm gonna go do my own thing. What's the issue?
So
niggas acting like I'm not grateful. Like I said something bad about them on Facts Live when I said I'm not trenches. I never said not one bad thing about them.
And just to be clear, Moo, you also said in that same interview that you would still battle on the trenches if they booked you.
Exactly. So why is niggas say about, yo, they got too big headed, the hookers and all that? Like, yo, y'all don't listen. Y'all can't comprehend it. Don't listen.
Well, what I will say,
not saying you froze, but you.
No, you're right. But what I will, no, you're right, Moo. What I will say is, that's regardless, when you make a move like that, that's something that comes with it that you can't avoid. What you can control is how you respond to it and if you respond to it. But you going through that after making that move, I wouldn't say like that's new waters. I've seen battlers go through that when they make a transition. I mean, Charlie Clips got a fucking third round in the Hall of Fame Raptors against me for just talking to URL. So it comes with it. It comes with it. But just to be clear here, you don't have any disdain or personal issues with the trenches or Easy.
No, if I did, niggas think I'll be like, yo, I'm still better there if you call me. Like, no, I just want to be on my own. Like,
let me ask you this: what's your relationship with Tex and King currently?
I just got off the phone with King.
Okay.
I still talk to Tex. I still talk to niggas from the church. I just talked to Reek. Literally right before I talked to King. I just shouting niggas out, say, y'all proud of y'all after the last event. I don't have no issue with nobody. That's why I'm like, I feel like the fans is dragging it. Like, niggas is dragging this situation right now. They're dragging it.
All right, well, you know what, Mo?
You can't just, you mean, like, all right, we go apart. People go apart. It's business. There's so much feelings and personal feelings involved. This shit is business. And
I totally understand the business aspect of it. So let's do this, Mo, because if your friends won't tell you Frozy will, I'm rooting for you. I saw my name on that list too. We ain't just gonna skate by that. I read the list of demands and my name was on there. I just throw that out there. But but what I want to do is I want to give you your just due, and I don't want you to have to continue to speak through a phone to get your point across. So why don't we wait until your next battle get announced? We got something big to talk about. I'll bring you on a super stream, and then we can air everything out that you want to get off your chest, that you want to, because I got some questions for you that I don't want to waste on the phone.
No, that's fair. I appreciate that. We could do that, bro. I don't want people to keep trying to make this like it's an issue with us, or he got too big for, like, I don't understand, like, what, because I said I'm doing my own thing. I'm just doing my own thing. It's no problem. I'm just doing my own thing. I just want to go battle, and that's it. I don't want to be in no bullshit, no drama, no none of that. I just want to rap. I came to battle rap, but rap, not for all the extra shit. Yeah, I knew what I signed up for when I signed with Easy. Yeah, we know that. Okay, cool. We not seeing the same vision. Okay, I'm going to go my own way then. I'm going to do my own thing. But if you call me for a battle, I'm going to come get the money. Like, what's the issue? It's not no problem. Ain't nobody get too big for their bridges and nothing like that. I appreciate everything Easy and Rim and Ja did for me. Y'all right. If I didn't touch that platform, a lot of y'all wouldn't know who I am. Y'all right. So who said that? When did I say they ain't do nothing for me? Like, niggas just be making shit up in they head, bro. That's why I retweeted that tweet you made, because, like, yo, it's a mental illness with people. They just be making shit up in their head and just running with it.
No, well, welcome to battle rap. Welcome to battle rap. Hey, Moo, I appreciate you calling in. Lock me in, bro. I'm going to call you as soon as I get off live. We'll start putting that together.
All right, good.
All right. Oh, well, we're here live at Frozenberg Radio. I mean, you know, we can keep the people informed, right? I wish I would have done StreamYard. I'd had everybody pull up. Let me say this on MUWOPP's behalf, though, right? Whether you got thought the thumbs ice is in the chat if y'all thought I was asking the right questions. Y'all know we ain't up here pity patting playing the fuck around. Ice is in the chat, Snowflakes in the chat. Let me know the Froze asked the right questions. As a battler, a new battler, you strive for more. You strive for more. You want more. I mean, when I was low tier, I wanted to be mid tier. When I got to mid tier, I wanted to be top tier. It never ends. All right. So I can never look at a new battler who wants better for himself. And obviously he literally gave contract stipulations, whether you thought they were crazy or not. He did give a portfolio of things that if this happens, I'll stay. Mu is not on an island by himself. Okay. If you think a new battler's goal would be become a star on the trenches or get a shot at URL, most battlers are going to take the shot at URL. That's not an asterisk towards Easy's name, because the bullpen would deal with it. The Riot would deal with it. The Battle Academy would deal with it. RBE would deal with it. There is not a league in the world that a new battler would rather battle at than URL. Battling in front of Smack to a new or inspiring battle rapper is the highest fucking praise you can have. I don't give a fuck if you don't like Smack, if you don't like Beasley, if you felt like they did this, they did that. That's another topic for another day. Let's just talk about a new battler walking into battle rap, and his goal is to fucking spit these bars with Smack hosting his battle. That's the dream. No matter if the URL is what it is or what it's not like it used to be. I'm just telling you, that is the dream for a new battler. I'm not going to be mad at MUWOPP if that's the case. If MUWOPP is going to URL, if MUWOPP wants to battle at URL, I totally understand that thought process. I totally understand. That would go in line with what most new battlers want and how they move. So outside of the Remy feature, he's feeling how most new battlers would feel. I'm getting back to it. No excuse. I'm getting back to it. I fell off. I won't lie to you. Your friends won't tell you Frozy will. Okay. The dream is not to become a star on a regional league or a sub league. And that's, and I don't want anybody to think that that's a shot at the trenches. You can become something on the trenches. Look at Tex, look at King, and look at Dre Majesty, look at LND, look at these guys. They're all, regardless of new tier, low tier, mid tier, wherever you got them, they're here. Through the trenches funnel. I didn't know who a fucking Loso was like that until the bullpen funnel. A real name Brandon until the Riot funnel. Like, so, you know, we can't miss the plot. Everybody's time limit is different. Everybody's loyalty isn't forever. And I don't think that MUWOPP is necessarily a person who could be looked at as easy off of what I know. If there's just some things I don't know, that outside of, man, he's just a young boy in the game. He hasn't really got his time, and he don't know shit. I can't, we disagree on that. He's not doing anything different than any other new battler would do. 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 of these guys would do. Just wants to battle where he feels like it's going to take his career, his likeness to the next level. Easy's going to deal with that. Easy's got to understand that he could come out with 10 new battlers tomorrow, and guess what? They could be hotter than King. They can be AK in the building. I have not seen AK in like a fucking year. My guy AK is in the building. Ice is in the chat for AK. I don't even care if y'all don't know who that is. That's one of my main guys. I haven't seen him in a long time. He hasn't been in the chat in a long time. That's my guy. It's great to see you, AK, bro. We missed you around this joint. Easy can go get 10 new battlers, and I hope he hears this. When he will argue about it if he disagrees, because that's what we do. He's going to deal with the same thing again. No matter what talent he gets, what talent he creates, they'll be poachable. They'll able to be pulled away from him because his league is not the height of battle rap. So a new guy coming in, it's a stepping stone to him. Now how luxurious this stepping stone is to the person you're asking. But the truth of the matter is, any new guy coming in, he's going to be trenches until he's not. That's the game. That's the game. If you're not the NBA, you should feel like your talent could be taken from you. As good as the trenches is, as fire as their events are, they're not the NBA of battle rap. So if your ceiling is the trenches, that's what it'll be. But if you want to be a superstar, $5 grand, $6 grand, 10 grand, the measuring stick wouldn't be the ceiling wouldn't be the trenches if that's what you yearn for. I want to be a superstar battle rapper that's top tier. You would have to leave the trenches to do that. You would have to leave Bullpen to do that. You would have to leave the Battle Academy and the Riot to do that. You would have to go to that next tier, that next step. Your friends won't tell you Frozy will. So that's what I would say to E. Hey, listen, man, you can go ahead and refunnel new talent all you want. You should, because you're good at building talent. You already showed us that. But make sure you understand this isn't a marriage, no Diddy. Right? This isn't that. This is temporary. And you got to be ready for it. When you got a guy who starts cooking and you got a battler who looks like they got it, start the clock and start understanding, okay, the time has started to where he won't be here anymore. And I'm going to have to replace him or shut down shop. That's your choice. You want to keep refunneling talent? That's how you got to look at it. The moment the streets start to say he hot, understand he won't be yours for the same amount of time as you thought. Because there is a step above for a new battler to look at like, if I go up here and I cook up here, I'll be above everybody on the trenches. Yeah, I want to go there. It's just the way the game is. Just the way the game is, you know. And it's like that in the NBA. It's like that in the NFL. It's like that in boxing. It's like that everywhere. So unless you locking these guys in 5-year deals and automatic renew deals and stuff like that, LED said, I don't know, Froze. I'm rocking till it's over. I believe you think that, Lee. Lee, I believe you think that. And I don't think you're necessarily wrong. But you heard what you just said, right? Until it's over. I just don't think you know where that over is for yourself. Right now, you happy. You battling with the trenches. Everything good for you. Easy answer the phone when you call. He call, you pick up. Y'all setting up battles. Everything good right now for you. So you don't have to look at it like that. But also, no disrespect to you, Lee. Although I think you have upside, you haven't reached that stage that MUWOPP, Tex, and King has reached. You haven't crossed that door yet. You're still in the door or a few doors before that, trying to get there. Your mindset in October 2025 might not be the same in June 2026. So just remember I told you that. And that's not a bad thing. I think Easy needs to understand that too. Both sides need to understand that. Right. And I think you can be loyal to the trenches and still yearn for a bigger look than the trenches. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, listen, man, communication is the biggest thing that gets missed in battle rap and in business in general. It can literally sink a ship. You know, people are scared to be open about what they want and what they're looking for because they're afraid of rejection. And they don't want to offend and lose what they got now, even though they want more than what they got now. Communication is everything, man. Just be open. If you hot, there's a market for you. There's a value for you. All right. But understand that it doesn't matter how hot you are as a rapper. Some of the hottest rappers I know can't go live and get 5 people on their Instagram and they work at Walmart. Nothing wrong with either one of those things. My point is being hot does not equate into $1,500. You can be as hot as you want. That does not mean you're worth $1,500 to a battle league. New guys, please understand this. Your skill level when you're new is never going to match the pay that the skill level requires, because that doesn't correlate with ticket sales until it does. Right? Stone Cold was Stunning Steve before he was Stone Cold the Rattlesnake. There was not a arena filled with Skull Austin 316 shirts in 1996. And in 1998, you couldn't find an entity in the world bigger than him. So, you know, listen, understand the ebbs and flows and the process of battle rap, which people don't understand. Being open and and being, you know, open to communication about how you feel. Say when you don't like something and just be thorough about it. Don't gotta be, oh, I ain't fucking with that. Hey, yo, you remember when you typed my name in last? Hey, yo, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm trying to do this. That really kind of hurts. How can we go about doing this? It's just the way you communicate, man. I'm learning that as a 33-year-old man. So love to the trenches, love the Easy, love the Moo King, and Tex, Lee, Dre Magistry, and the whole crew. And you know, I wish all parties the best moving forward. All right, let me check my email before I get off here. It's Mixtape Monday time. If I don't have a song being played, it's because somebody didn't send me a song. So this is what we'll do. We'll check the Gmail. It's been up there at the pinned comment at the top, but I actually haven't seen anybody say they wanted their shit played. So hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. We don't gotta hit every Mixtape Monday. You know, sometimes motherfuckers ain't gonna send no music. Oh, hold on. So will you be on the trenches going forward? URL plate loading, what we doing? My bad, I missed a lot of the stream today. I spoke to Smack earlier in the spaces last week. And True. I got you, True. And I spoke to somebody who was kind of middlemaning between me and the URL. And all I can say is there's some soft conversation. That's about it. No diddy. You know what I mean? There's been mild conversation. Smack said he was down to have a conversation. I heard through a third party that they weren't disinterested in actually bringing me back to do a battle. So we'll see. Moving in 2026, will I be on URL? Maybe not. We'll see. I'm not against it. I didn't reach out. You know, it's funny too, the way. Hold on. I'm getting songs left and right. I open his email. I'm getting songs left and right. I only want to play 5 today. Let me see, because I ain't getting no Cash App pings. Ain't nobody send that money. Hold on. Yes, they did. My bad. I'm misrepresenting the chat. All right, Quan. Where you at, Gangaroo? Let's go. Let's get some Quan. Hold on. Let me get my headphones ready. Let me get this lit. It's Mixtape Monday, y'all. Hold up. For people who don't know what Mixtape Monday is, we started it a couple weeks ago. We get some emails. Motherfuckers pay a little $10 because they know they don't pay for their beats, and they get my videos flagged. And I play their music and we critique it. We put the poll up, no diddy, a voting poll, and we play the music and when we critique them and we give them some love. And then I show their YouTube channels or whatever information I can send you over their way if they like their music. That's what we do here on Mondays. All right, let's go Quan first. He sent me something, Mixtape Money. Yo, Quan. Thumbs up if y'all can hear it.
Fuck if you trying to judge a nigga. Don't know shit. In my shoes, couldn't walk a feet. Trying to learn from mistakes that a nigga done seen. There's pearly gates I'm ready to meet. Yeah, I let my niggas be focused on me. In my shoes, couldn't walk a feet. Trying to learn from mistakes that a nigga done seen. There's pearly gates I'm ready to meet. Yeah, I let my niggas be focused on me. I don't really fuck with niggas. Yeah, it's on me, I put my trust in niggas. Living where we live, yeah, it's fucked up. Ain't got too many chances to luck up. Doing shit that we know is wrong. Showing disrespect so they know it's on. Standing on them blocks, watching for ops. Summertime shootouts, them bodies gon' drop. Bitches setting niggas up. Niggas talking to the cops, giving niggas up. Fucked up how they got the
Come on,
system.
Quan, pick that shit
For a
up.
couple stacks, he turned to a killer. Kids going missing, ain't nobody find them. I see it in their face, ain't nobody riding. Sometimes your best ain't never enough. Gotta watch for them snakes, they fucking us up. Them vibes in the air, nigga can feel it. Try and do right, still end up the villain. In them streets, niggas is lost. I'll do it, I tell you the cost. They gon' laugh at you with a 9 to 5, but doing what I used to do, a nigga could die. Yeah, that's probably what they want. Threatening nigga life can get you slumped. Young nigga just dream chasing. Told me stick to it cause you can make it. Yeah, they gon' talk but don't know shit. I call the house and they come quick. Shoot and stab, yeah, I know they never switching. I fucked up, made some bad decisions. I don't talk, I let my actions speak. Can't play them close cause they not like me. Yeah, I went to school, ain't learned shit. Running niggas' pockets on some money shit. Fuck the cops, I swear I hate them bitches. He talked to him once, I had to dismiss that nigga. In my shoes, couldn't walk a feet. Tryna learn from mistakes that a nigga done seen. Those pearly gates, I'm ready to meet. Yeah, I love my niggas, but focused on me. In my shoes, couldn't walk a feet. Tryna learn from mistakes that a nigga done seen. Those pearly gates, I'm ready to meet. Yeah, I love my niggas, but focused on me.
Okay, Quan. You know what? First of all, I thought that was solid. Like, nice little vibe. I put the poll up. Quan fire, 30% yes, 50% he all right. A couple people saying they weren't feeling it, but you know what? The yes and the he all right outweighs the people not feeling it. Shout out to Quan. One thing I like about vibe music is that's what it is. It's vibe music. You the first one to kick it off. Motherfuckers be getting a little timid on Mixtape Monday. Nobody want to be the first person to get the song played. I always like that person that be like, nah, I gotta play my shit first. I'll do it. Right? So I appreciate that. Way to spark off Mixtape Monday, Quan. Way to spark it off. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, I got Macy. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. It's either Mackie or Macy Blues. They sent another one through. They played one last time we had Mixtape Monday. And then okay, and I got some True Foe. And he paid the tab. You know what, Foe? We gonna main event you, True Foe. That's what we gonna do. Shout out to my Ice is in the chat for True Foe. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, he lost the battle, but that's my guy, and I love his music. So what we gonna do is we gonna save True Foe music. We gonna main event him. Where you send the music to. Trap Boom. And if you look at the comment pinned to the top, that's where you send the money to, and then that's where you send the song to. It come right to my email. I'm double screened right here so I can see it live as it come through. That's the email. Play a song. Let us know. All right, let's go. Let's go Macy Blues. Mixtape Monday. Let's go.
You changed, guess you picked on the time. I'm still the same OG, like I'm genuine. I know too much, can't rewind when you hit my line. It's no reply, no reply, it's no reply.
Well, Travis Scott, let's go.
It's no reply. Who do you think you are? Trying to outsink a can of oil. And why'd you take it this far? When all I wanna do is spoil, now I got a new one. Dumb thick, she come to my crib. She says whatever, just don't tell my friends. That's enticing, just how I like it. No head first, cannonball when I dive in. We're not friends, I can't pretend. Feel like what's the man? This is where the road ends. You and your road in that you was holding. You had secrets, but you can keep them, cause I don't need them, and I don't need you, no. You changed, guess you picked on the time. I'm still the same OG,
silent, no ringtone. You calling me, it say unknown, but I know it's you, I ain't dumb, so stop all this harassing me. You know you fucked up, so how you got the audacity? Said you a dog, I ain't your tail, why you after me? Having all them bitches laugh at me. I was backing you when you was trashing me. Thought I was half of you, cause you was half of me. Now when you call, I just ignore. I see the text from your new number, it ain't stored. You see, I opened up my email, and of course, you win it. That's for forgiveness for your sinning. And all of them women, you tripping. See, you be frontin' on the gram, acting nonchalant, all them sobs. So that's why your ass is getting no response, nigga.
You changed, guess you victim the time. I'm still the same OG.
Is that the two-time one?
I know too much. Can't rewind when you hit my line. It's no reply. No reply.
Ooh, Macy got a banger, y'all.
It's no reply. All my life. It's no reply. It's no reply.
When you text a nigga line, I can really not reply. I've been thinking about them lies. Bitch, you do this every time. A nigga out on this grind. Yeah, I'm all about my paper, and I got it off a bag. Coming first, fuck the last time. You try to play me just like I was the shit. Nah, young nigga up. You on my dick, I can never give up. On my new bitch, baby, get on the road. My stuff a scream, you ain't show me no love. Now look at this, couple thou on my neck. Now look at drip, baby, ride through it all. See it legit, baby, ride through it all. Get call the queen, baby, ride through it all. Get call the queen. Why you keep texting me, lady? You was really not my baby. You just really drive me crazy. Mind your own damn business. Yeah, I bitch him that nigga. Yeah, I bitch you gotta get it. Last time that I seen you, fucked around and say you miss me. Now your ass keep texting. Fuck around and leave a message. Fuck around and leave the message.
You changed, guess you victim the time. I'm still the same OG, like I'm genuine. I know too much. Can't rewind when you hit my line. It's no reply. No reply. It's no reply. All my life. It's no reply. It's no reply.
All right. I ain't know niggas was gonna sneak a jazz featuring. I'ma keep it a bean. I ain't know that. Yeah. Okay. All right, real quick. Let's check what the poll talking about. Okay, 31% saying they fuck with it. 31 saying no. 35 saying cool. 4 was like, I don't know. Now, the reason I put that I don't know wasn't to make no joke of your shit, bro. You had your own sound and shit. You know, it was a selective kind of music you sent me. You know what I mean? I actually thought the track was cool as shit. I thought it was a vibe. I mean, you know, it definitely gave me, got off work at 11 p.m. I mean, trying to get down to the gas station to get my backwoods before they close so I can get back to the crib. Shit. E-way, 11 p.m., 65 miles per hour. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Give me that type vibe, gang. You know what I mean? Respectfully. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to you. Yeah. Okay, what we got? What we got? My man said he wanted to promote some clothes. I didn't get the email though, Brody. It ain't come through yet. You feel me, sweet butter? Like, oh my God. Mixtape fucking Monday. I love it. All right, hold on. We're going to go on the true faux shit. And I'm going to get 2 minutes. You give y'all 2 minutes to send something else through before we get to the main event. You know what I'm saying? I know a couple people said they were sending some stuff through. I'll give y'all a couple minutes real quick. I like this, y'all. I enjoy this. Name the artist. I mean, that's Macy Blues. So hold on. Maccey Blues with a Z. So it's basically Macy with 2 C's and an E. Maccey Blues with a Z. This ain't his first time sending some music through, though. Respectfully. He sent the joints a couple times. I think y'all was fucking with him last time. We just, start putting some shit in the description when y'all send the email. Hey, yo, listen, this is my artist name, or this the artist name of the song I sent you. Y'all send that through, I'll read that shit off. Send that shit through, I'll read it off. I ain't fronting on nobody. This was a good episode today, y'all. Even before we got to the mixtape shit. And also, too, if you got beats, you want us to play some beats, Send some beats too. Froze play the beats too. This shit crazy. I'll match up this audio and give you a 16 live right here if I'm fucking with it like that. Yeah, I got some verses in the tuck for that. Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on. The harsh criticism is wild. Just let him know what to work on. That's all. Who has some harsh criticism? I ain't see nobody. Who had the harsh criticism? We show love in this joint. I mean, we tell you if the shit booty, but we leave you with some, yeah, I mean, see, that's one thing about me. Yeah, you know, my pop was always like that. Try to find the good and something that could be all bad. You know what I mean? Now, like, I'll give you a prime example. Like, you know, all right, I mean, listen, technically, you know, you stepped in some shit, but, you know, you look at that shit, it's firm. That dog eating healthy. Whoever got that dog, he taking care of him. That dog living a good life. So you'll find the good in something. I just stepped in some dog shit. You talking about the dog getting fed? Well, nigga, you know? So I can tell you something is dog shit, but then be able to tell you, but I ain't gonna hold you. The firmness of that shit let me know that dog is eating the top-notch shit at the shelf at the grocery store. They ain't just getting him that dollar store shit. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's how we kind of roll around here in the zone. Niggas will tell you, oh, that shit's stinky, bro. But it was a good delivery. First verse was cool. Get back to that. Second verse was trash. Don't do that no more. But get back to that first verse. I can rock with that. You was going somewhere. Do you know what I mean? We ain't got to be ignorant and mean. This ain't the troll. And this ain't, you know, this ain't where the trolls come in and purge. Not on my motherfucking channel. We don't play that. Technically, you fell in some shit. At least you ain't falling. You feel what I'm saying, though, sweet? Like, yo, you could have stepped in some bad dog shit. Like, I'd have looked at that like, yo, that dog shit running. Motherfucker got worms. He about to die. You know what I'm saying? So, just fine. Okay, hold on. Cap space. Hold on. I think main man sent this clothes shit, though. Hold that real quick. Hold that. He definitely ain't send that payment, though. Nigga only charged him $5 to send a clothes. Like, yeah, bro, send a little $5 to I promote your clothes and shit. This nigga ain't send nothing, though. He just sent me the clothes. Hold on, lyrical. Hold on. Y'all niggas crazy. I got another song, through. Hold on. And another payment. That's getting played. I don't know about this cap space nigga with this clothing shit. Yeah, you know I mean, if you need a ho. All right, y'all wildin'. Lyrical, take this. Hold on. Wow, hold up. All right, let's go, lyrical.
You over there, you gonna mess around and get rich on accident. You keep hustling on purpose.
Provide a bag chaser, work until I got no neighbors. For my kids, put my life on the line, I'm a risk taker. New money, flex, leave that for the betas. Middle finger to the haters, must don't know how to get paper. I don't flex much, I don't want too much attention. Same reason why I don't like niggas in my business. 03 act was in the limit, now I'm spinning. I just played a cut back sheet, window tinted. Cousin Poncho, home, he the 7.5. Hit the free world, I made a movie, now he popping tags. My other cousin, mother passed, that was motivation from a felon transported. Now he medic transportation. Know your worth, don't support him if you don't put you first. From the dirt, straight from the muscle, I had to put him work on the shirt. I'd rather be dead than a deadbeat. Coroner, cover you white, but it's a red sheet. We done came too far to stop where we at now. Stand on business, never taught to back down. Background when we was young, holding them packs down. Hard-headed youngin' with a blick, never shut down. We played a ball, small star, take it out of park. We deserve to get it, cause we made it out the dark. Who would've thought that we would take it this far? We walk more than we talk. Try to turn this 100 to 100 bangs. Turn 100. Try to turn 100 to 100 bangs. We done came too far to stop where we at now. Stand on business, never taught to back down. Background when we was young, holding them packs down. Hard-headed youngin' with a blick, never shut down. We played a ball, small star, take it out of park. We deserve to get it, cause we made it out the dark. Who would've thought that we would take it this far? We walk more than we talk. I'm trying to turn this 100 to 100 bands. Really a milli, but for now I need 100 grand. Switch up my plans, give me another chance. All I wanna do is lead a
bank with a couple bangs. Build a foundation so I can pass it on. Took opportunities for granted, I ain't latch on. Been acting Hollywood lately, but that's a bad joint. I needed that hunger back, so I went back home. Babyface, trying to grow a Sunni from a goatee. No designer, mommy was shopping on Point Breeze. When that check get cleared, I got a spot for you. Big kitchen with the island in the middle, gotta spoil you. All I wanna do is get this bread right. Stack it up so when I'm dead, I know my kids right. Stand up, nigga, if I settle, I can't sit right. Can I live? I ain't trying to see we living dead life. Tryna turn this 100 to 100 bang. Turn 100. Tryna turn 100 to 100 bang. We done came too far to stop where we at now. Stand on business, never taught to back down. Background when we was young, holding them packs down. Hard-headed youngin' with a blick, never shut down. We played a ball, small star, take it out of park. We deserve to get it cause we made it out the dark. Who would've thought that we would take it this far? We walk more than we talk.
Okay, Lyrical, I ain't gonna lie to you. This ain't the first time you sent us some music too. I fuck with Lyrical. Lyrical, nice. I'm gonna keep it a beam. Coach Bow, you said you declined the 10 cash I sent. No, Brody, you requested $10. So I declined the request. You try nigga try to take $10 from me. And you know what's fucked up? I low-key feel like you knew I was busy and you thought I would just hit the tap and give you get the little dime out of me. You almost had me. I almost hit the accept button. You know, nigga talking about, yo, you declined my, nah, nigga, you asked for $10. How the fuck you sent me promo and didn't want me to pay you? Come on, coach. Come on. All right. Hold up. Okay, we got another one. We got another one from Macy Blues.
Yeah. I know. Brother told me keep it on my hip, so I did. If it's time for a drill, then I might just bust a wig. A lot of niggas claiming that they with you, they ain't frank. Super high, get super twisted, bitch, I'm all about them bands. I heard young dog out here rolling with the mob niggas. Catch him out in traffic, then his ass gon' get shot. Nigga rolling through the hood, tryna sling a couple rocks. Nigga bitch calling my phone, say she ready to get fucked, yeah. Cause niggas changed on me, so I gotta keep that thing on me. Speaking on my name, homie, you gon' get your ass banged and that's on me. Cause niggas changed on me, so I gotta keep that thing on me. Speaking on my name, homie, you gon' get your ass banged and that's on me. Yeah, that's on me. Yeah, that's on me. Yeah, it's on me. Come a dime a dozen, I would really send my young niggas to go inside your pockets. I done really came a long way from the block, I got it on me. Slanging rocks with all the homies, now you see me by my lonely. Had a wrong nigga in my city, come up missing. I got chopper with extensions, kept the body by the midges. Remember days sliding on the house with bro Ricky, but nowadays just grab a poppin' for a tube of that liquid, yeah. Cause niggas changed on me, so I gotta keep that thing on me. Speaking on my name, homie, you gon' get your ass banged and that's on me. Cause niggas changed on me, so I gotta keep that thing on me. Speaking on my name, homie, you gon' get your ass banged and that's on me. Yeah, that's on me. Yeah, that's on me. Yeah, it's on me. Yeah.
Okay. That was another one from my guy Macy Blues. Now, that's okay. He's like 3 for 4. That's the first one y'all act like y'all wasn't feeling. I thought it was me. You know. 65% they weren't feeling it, and 35 said, yeah, okay, cool. I ain't think that was bad, though. I ain't think that was bad. All right, hold up. This email. Hold up. Okay, hold on real quick before we get back into the Mixtape Monday. We got a few more songs to play. Hold up. Okay. This my guy right here, Be Gray with a T at the end. Be Great. BeGreat.com. Okay. This is his website right here. He got some apparel. I see the little I don't know, either female or hoochie daddy shorts on the left, but this look like some female. Okay, they got clothes for men's. Here we go. Break the chains. That shirt fire. I like that, John. And if I'm going hunting right here, you know, niggas about to go hit some deer with the spear, I could definitely rock in with that. Little designer tees on there. Okay, they got the snapbacks too. They got the dad hats. They got the trucker fisherman hats. Yeah, okay. I see it. What's this say? Create your world. I like these hats. I'm actually gonna go shot $24.99. You ain't even taxing like that, good brother. Okay, I can rock with a little $25 little dad hat. Okay, I like a few pair of shorts on here, a couple shirts on here. This for the men. So what y'all got for the ladies? Hold up. I'm gonna show him some love. Okay, similar shit for the ladies. Okay. So it's unisex clothing is what I'm getting from this. Availability, pricing is all pretty solid. A little $40 for the shorts. I don't know. 3 camo, they got the matching tops and all of that. Most of it unisex, according to my guy. Most of it got the shit for the kids too. Okay. And the little hoodies for the kids. You know it's getting chilly out this joint. These hoodies, the best thing I done clicked on right here. Why the fuck they only available for the kids? I like my kids, but not enough to get them better hoodies than me. I need this in the 2X, good brother. Right, and they got accessories. Look, they got bags here. More of the hats. Some bags for the ladies, $24.99. Okay. And this is at BeGreat.com. BeGreat.com. BeGreyt. Shout out to my man at Be Great. I'm definitely gonna hit you up. Hey, do me a favor. My guy who sent me this website, I just read your email. I'm definitely going to get with you. If you could hit me up on the gram, it's Rosenberg Raw 610, or my email. I'll email you back if you want to speak on that. I'll send you my number back. We could work something out. Definitely, bro. I like the clothing. This is fire. Y'all make sure y'all go out to BeGreat.com and support the Brodusky. He got some merch. Yeah. Okay. Much love. I'm definitely going to send you my number right now via email, Brody. Don't call me past business hours. I take it as disrespect. Just sent you that, though. I just sent you that, Brody. Don't even worry about it. I sent you fuck the Instagram. I just sent you it back via email. I took care of you. You straight. Shout out to you and Be Great Clothing. All right. Hold up. Hold up. We got a couple more songs to play before we get up out of here. Hold up. Okay, look like I got everybody. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Zion. Okay, my man. Zion, hold on. This is my man. He's from Georgia. Okay, hold on. Nigga made me make a whole profile to play your shit. This shit better be gas. Okay, this is my guy, Pappy Zen. Pappy Zen. This better be gas, making me create a joint. Don't go nowhere, Broncos fan. I got something for you.
I like money. I want me money, Mr. Krabs, or where Pearl at? Where the rubies, where the diamonds, where the pearls at? You can call me the 8th wonder of the world, cause it's the 8th time this week he had to wonder where his girl at, wonder where his world at. I'm smoking on that shit that make you wonder if the world flat, to wonder if Wonder Woman do wonders with that girl snatch. Fuck it and flip a nigga, yeah, I can get that girl snatch. Snap, 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 snap in half like some wooden utensils. Give her the tip of my woody until my wood start to tickle. I want the tip of the top of the mountain next to my temple. That's my head in the clouds, nigga, you get it, it's simple. If you don't, I'll explain it. I want my head where the planes is. I put his head on a plank if he try and turn to a plaintiff. If he carry them cases, but he don't work in no office, then I might carry AKs up into his workplace and off him. That's my only offer for you riddling, rattling rats. Niggas who take it to testimony and tally the facts. Check him for wires, I ain't gon' lie, I was told he was tapped. Pay up the price and pay with his life when you total in tax. I ain't gon' stress, I choked him to death, but I told him to tap. I thought I told you niggas I'm totally over the map. You took a bite off my apple, therefore you owe me a Mac. On tracks I'm a snapper, a bright young apple. I owe it to Mac, owe it to Pac, owe it to Biggie, I owe it to rap. Just like that nigga that I caught slipping who owed me a rack. Niggas be tripping, trying to play tricks when they know I'm a act. Fuck all that talking, typing, and texting, you know I'm at a stand up nigga. So we can have a standoff until you stand down. Till I'm the last man standing and everybody man down. Couldn't stand that nigga, so I had to sit that man down. He was the man is no more, and now I'm the man now. You can get clipped like a parsnip, aiming at your hairline, you can get your part snipped. Up until the late night, been working, caught the star shift. Trekking through the cosmos, you find me on a starship. Use a simple ton, a simp son, you on that art shit. Pussy nigga talking out his ass like he barf shit. You ain't finna bite none, you just finna bark, bitch. He ain't got the drive, so go on put it in park, bitch. My lyrics will have you shocked like electrons, electrodes. Combining my powers with electronics, I'm electro. That's when I spit these bars into this mic, oh you ain't get those lines. So electric, it went over their head like cell phone lines. Bitch, I eat, sleep, and breathe these raps. Fuck the world and plant a seed, bitch, I breed these raps. Put in the blood, sweat, and tears, bitch, I bleed these raps. And I'm about everything I say, bitch, I beat these raps, that's real.
I told you again, where you born on the sun, damn.
Bear Paint and Kills Primer are now available exclusively.
I'm gonna keep it. Yo, he was nice. I think his name was Peppy Zen. Pappy Zen. Hold on. He was the first nigga coming there with some bars today. Yeah. Okay, he was cooking. I ain't gonna lie to you. I fuck the boy. He was nice. He was nice. For sure, he was nice. Hold on, let me queue up. Let me queue up his SoundCloud. I gotta go check out another song, make sure that was what I thought it was. He was talking for sure, ski. That was fire. All right, you know what they saying? I might get at a run back, gang. I might get at a run back. Hold on before we go. All right, Big Solid. True foe.
East Uptown, what's up, man? You know we rockin' Mason Street. Look, I'm a product of the North, I got a hustler's eyes. Hell yeah, that's Amos' son, he ain't gon' tuck his pride. Shoe taught me to be a man, I ain't gon' run a hide. No, I'm a Hazel boy forever, that's where my heart reside. I took an oath to the mob, don't gotta pick a side. Where I did my first crime, post on Sunnyside. I watched Lil' Fo trap the building till the morning time. Me and Teezy played the land until the sunrise. Remember Reese post on Broadway, that's the borderline. It's still free my nigga nation, Fo ain't never lied. All that work he did, shit, they gave him overtime. If you lived how we lived, then you would know the grind. We hopped in hots and we slid when my brother died. I saw the fear and wiped the tears from his mama eyes. Can't apologize for how he died, he screaming fuck the guys. Politic with Lord them, cause they next to God. If I'm coming palms up, no need to better arms. All my statements out of love, so I won't bring you harm. Me and C-Dre took that oath around the same time. Free TJ, tell that brother hold his head high. You know clear that home base, link up at the park. Bras on Leland left me with some stars. Free Quattro, pray he beat the charge. That loss don't equal mine. I done did some good deeds with some evil guys. looking for a piece of mind. I seen a op lose his soul right on Sheridan Road. Streets cold, breathe slow, blood left in the snow. I just stepped in my glow. For a product of the north, can't show you no remorse. Your trip to paradise is violence was your first resort. You hear my voice, cause I'm the one that gotta hold the torch. You turned your back on what we built, that's how you come up short. My love done ran its course. I can't leave my people wrong, how we gon' reach a goal? Solid, gotta bridge the gap, I ain't gon' never troll. Still keep my weapon close, I'm still a felon, no. Bo did the dash on 12, it ain't no catching, bro. We hit 290, watch us get in mode. Know all my friends is foes, still gon' spill blood for you if you family, though. Seen shit I never told. I know some niggas that done died on North Lakeshore Drive. Yeah, they was thinking shit was sweet until they shook his pride. That type of shit won't fly, cause for a product of the North, 4 fingers in the sky. Damn, I miss the guys who told you thugs don't cry. For a product of the North, 4 fingers in the sky. Ma, nigga.
Yeah, fo. Yeah. Okay, fo. Told y'all folk like that. Folk like that. That shit had a nice little bop to it. I can't lie. No diddy. All right, no more, y'all. No more. No more. Don't nobody send me shit else. I got one more after this and we out of here.
It's the solid one. Know a fake nigga hate to see me. I'm hungry, but portion out the plates cause I ain't greedy. Your bitch love me. Wanna go on dates, but she too needy. The trench muddy. Folks just gon' walk out, them bitches bleeding. The streets ugly. We did what we did for different reasons. Lord with me. Only see beauty in them demons. North Pole. Had to learn to slide when it was freezing. The solid one. Know they call me true cause they believe me. Who hot is us on earth? Probably ain't a nigga breathing. Survivor of a dying breed, you likely never seen it. $100 million dreams ain't stopping till I see it. Burning down a field of trees in Cali every season. You ever seen an oppa bleed? It probably make you squeamish. The solid one, never switching up if we defeat it. Loyalty, you go against the grain, then it's treason. Was down, now I took the lead and I ain't never leaving. What your man's on? Niggas know they dead wrong. You in the field, bro, them caught you in the red zone. What your man's on? Tell me what your man's on. What your man's on? Niggas know they dead wrong. You in the field, bro, them caught you in that red zone. What your man's on? Tell me what your man's on. What your man's on? Niggas know they dead wrong. You in the field, bro, them caught you in the red zone. You gotta be dumb high, risking your life crossing this gun line. Gon' get your roof burned over one pie. But now you gotta stand on it, you ain't playing on it. Being so many niggas hopping out of vans for 'em. I'm heavy, in case you ain't been in the streets yet. We're catching the bodies, getting your feet wet. Where you can catch a face shot quick as a chin check. Where they don't care about your 360 if you ain't spin yet. How could I fit a bottom? That's where I've been at. That's where my pen at. Demons, I made my friends at. I never rock no jewels or no protect. In Chinatown, eating tofu with the connect. It wasn't my plug. I got put in charge through an outlet. Caught into the circus. Nobody matched my energy yet. Yes. It's past the statue, but I digress. It's something about spilling your guts I can't digest. Have your man's on, niggas know they dead wrong. You in the field, bro, them caught you in the red zone. What your man's on? Tell me what your man's on. What your man's on? Niggas know they dead wrong. You in the field, bro, them caught you in that red zone. What your man's on? Tell me what your man's on. What your man's on? Niggas know they dead wrong. You in the field, bro, them caught you in the red zone.
Hey, I can't listen to Fo when I'm at work. Fo had me punch one of these niggas in their fucking mouth. He give me that old Philly mixtape vibes. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Fo nice. Shout out to the Big Solid. That's my guy. All right, hold on. All right, one more. He snuck through the cracks. No diddy. Last one, and then I want to give my main man a spin back. Shout out to Fo.
Hold up. I think we showed them who they fucking with. We fuck a deal, 100 mil on a bucket list. We eat, couldn't touch us with an oven mitt. Calm down, but I still move savage. Me, I rather real of a bad bitch. We ain't begging, but my niggas stacking cabbage. Outskirts got a nigga feeling lavish. Ex bitches good heart, trash stick. And I ain't accepting shit that come with baggage. I feed bitches hope like a pastor. I'm focused on my money and mine. I don't need no distractions, baby, I'm on my grind. If it ain't about no paper, I ain't got no time. MDE bust down with light 10 that shine. And if you ever cross that line, then your life is defined. So fuck what you gon' do. All the war, baby, got it mastered like Sun Tzu. 5 racks, y'all get coming banging through the sunroof. He high for money too, fuck it, drop it. 10 racks, you bring your body back like tofu.
And if you know it, then you know it. If not, sit back, let me flow it. Gotta stay on it when you want it. Go put that shit in motion. You see me, I be going. You know I'm ripping and rolling. Crushing up the oxycodone. It be potent when you're smoking. Telling me stay focused, homie, I know what you're hoping. And I can't even show it. I'm trying to live in the moment. Every day I be doing it. Like I don't care about my colon. I'm just trying to get it going. Hold up. Cause I don't know if you heard. I'm one of them niggas. Anybody got a problem, we go and refix them. Even if it ain't hitting, I gon' make it sicker. And I don't like how it's feeling, don't even get in it. I'm trying to stack a little chicken, get back with the rhythm. She get the trippin', so tell me why would I yell right back? They don't care how it look, it just sell like that. That was your homie, I don't know how you can tell like that. Telling me the food good when I smell like that.
It ain't no pressure when we run in your house. Gun in your mouth, that's what you get for running your mouth. Put one in your spouse, that's brains scattered all over the couch. That's how you decorate a house. Money in my pocket, I ain't buying Fendi, I'm Gucci. E-class shopping, I'm tired of driving hoopties. Leveling up, broke niggas will call it bougie. I don't dick geek to get a buzz, that's for groupies. I feel like I'm one of the greatest. Heavy belated, talking heavy, you would think that I made it. I celebrated, drinking, smoking, I'm faded. You rappers outdated, you waited too long, no longer your favorite. We in them papers, read, left it on red. Hey, you know, I'll get back to you later. They already know we amazing. Blue notes, Caucasian. Her fucking a thick red bone Jamaican, I thought she was Haitian. Wait, I want the house in the rave. You gotta stop at the gate. Put a big bag in place. You get the most on the plate.
I'm bringing it down. Throwing it down.
All right. The last track, I think that was Dre, Mugga, Lee, L&D, and Lyrical. Or was that, who was on that? Was that Lee? And who else was on that, Lee? Dre, Mugga, and Lee? Dre, Mugga, me, and Lee. Okay, fire, 3 Horsemen. That song was called The 3 Horsemen. Fire. Love a good feature. In that order. Shout out to them good brothers. All right, hey, listen. First of all, I want to shout out to everybody who got their music played today. Appreciate you sending your tracks in, letting us listen and critique. I know it ain't always the easiest thing to do. You know what I mean? Have people critique your music live, let people say your shit trash, ash, or fire live. But I always respect it. I always respect the artistry, even if it's something I ain't feeling. It don't necessarily mean the ass. It just mean it ain't my cup of tea type shit. But shout out to everybody who came in. They got their music played. I do believe that Tex Say Go, who has been commenting from his YouTube channel on here, if you want to know where to go view it at, or just type in Tex Say Go, I think that takes you right to his page. I believe he's going to go live and speak in response. I'm seeing a lot of action on Twitter. Unfortunately, we are at our end of the show for today, but if my calculations are right, I believe by the time I get home, lay down and start watching everything that everybody else has been doing, we'll have something to talk about tomorrow. If your friends won't tell you, Frozy will.
Yeah.